Good day, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Get ready to mark up your calendars because this week's forecast from the 26th of January to the 1st of February 2026 is shaping up to be an absolute cracker here in Australia. We are starting the week on a first quarter moon and building all the way up to a full moon on Sunday. Now, why is that so exciting? It means massive tides, tons of moving water, and a dinner bell that's going to be ringing for some of our favourite summer species. Will the weather cooperate with this perfect lunar cycle? Stick with me as I'm about to break down everything you need to know, where to go and what to use to get you hooked into some serious fish. First, let's look at our key species for the week. Topping the list has to be the mighty Yellowtail Kingfish. These brutes are in their prime summer season. With the building tides, you'll want to be looking for them around areas with high current. Think prominent headlands, deep channels in the harbours, and offshore reefs. All that water movement forces baitfish to congregate, and the kingfish will be there waiting. My advice is to have a variety of options. Live baits like squid and yellowtail are dynamite, but don't discount large soft plastics in the 7 to 9 inch range or big surface poppers and stick baits, especially at dawn and dusk when the light is low. The action can be explosive. Next up, it's the undisputed king of the estuary flats, the Dusky Flathead. These ambush predators use the strong tides to their absolute advantage. They'll be positioned on the down-current side of sandbanks, weed bed edges and creek mouths, just waiting for the current to bring them a meal. The key is to find the drop-offs. A soft plastic, maybe a paddle tail or a curl tail grub, bounced slowly and methodically along the bottom is simply irresistible to them. Let the tide do the work for you, just keep in contact with your lure. This is prime time to find a trophy-sized lizard. And of course, we can't forget about bream. While they can be a bit more challenging in the bright summer sun, the strong currents will have them feeding actively around structure. Look for them holding tight to bridge pylons, rock walls, oyster leases, and boat moorings. Early mornings are perfect for throwing small surface lures for some heart-stopping visual strikes. As the sun gets higher, switch to small diving hard-body lures or lightly weighted soft plastics to get down to where they're holding. They'll be feeding on all the critters getting washed around by that extra tidal flow. All right, friends, let's break down the overall conditions. The weather for the most part looks like a classic Aussie summer week. We're expecting air temperatures with lows around 19 or 20 degrees and highs pushing up towards 29 degrees on the warmer days. We'll likely see some morning land breezes switching to a moderate northeasterly sea breeze in the afternoons on most days. I'm expecting a bit of a southerly change to push through midweek, maybe bringing some cloud cover and a few showers, but it should clear up nicely for the weekend. That pre-change period can often trigger a hot bite. The water temperature is hovering in that beautiful range of 23 to 24 degrees Celsius. This is perfect for keeping our summer species energetic and hungry. The key thing to remember is that during the heat of the day, especially on the sunny days, fish might push down into deeper, cooler water, so don't be afraid to adjust your location and tactics as the day progresses. Now for the most important factor this week, the moon phase. We begin on a first quarter moon on Monday the 26th and move to a waxing gibbous phase through the week, culminating in a full moon on Sunday, the 1st of February. For fishermen, this means one thing: spring tides. These are the biggest tides of the month, with a huge difference between high and low water. This massive volume of moving water acts like a conveyor belt for food, stirring up nutrients and forcing baitfish out of their hiding spots. Predators know this, and they will be feeding aggressively to take advantage of the easy meals. This is not the week for a subtle approach. The bite should be strong. So, let's put it all together in our day-by-day forecast. Monday, the 26th of January. I'm calling this a good fishing day. It's a public holiday and the start of those building tides. The weather should be fine and sunny. An early morning session will be your best bet before the boat traffic picks up. Tuesday, the 27th of January. Another good day. Expect similar conditions to Monday. The tidal flow will be noticeably stronger today, so focus on those current-swept points and drop-offs. The afternoon sea breeze will pick up, so plan accordingly. Wednesday, the 28th of January. I'm rating this good to excellent. The tides are really starting to ramp up now. We might see some increasing cloud cover later in the day ahead of a change. The hours leading up to a storm or a front can be a fantastic bite window. Thursday, the 29th of January. This could be a tricky day. I'm penciling in a southerly change for today, bringing some wind and maybe a bit of rain. The bite can shut down during the peak of the change, but fishing in the wash around rocky headlands could be very productive if conditions allow. Friday, the 30th of January. I'm calling this excellent. The day after the change, the pressure should be rising, the water will have had a good stir-up, and the tides will be massive. This is a prime day to be on the water. The fish should be feeding aggressively. Saturday, the 31st of January. Another excellent day on the cards. We're one day out from the full moon. Expect fantastic tidal flow and active fish. Get out early to make the most of the day. It should be a spectacular weekend for fishing. And, finally, Sunday, the 1st of February. This gets an excellent rating. It's full moon day. The tides will be absolutely peaking. This is the day to target those big predators like kingfish who use this huge current to their advantage. It could be an epic day of fishing. So there you have it, friends, a week that's defined by that magnificent building moon. The tides are the key, so plan your trips around the tide changes for the best results. I hope this forecast helps you get out there and onto some amazing fish. As always, tight lines, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. And hey, before you go, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment below. What are your fishing plans for this incredible week? Let me know.